Mental training is really intriguing as we dig into it because we can find subtle ways of using our attention that can improve the practices that we have. And I like investigating other disciplines, to learn from them. And I came across one several years ago. It's called General Semantics. This is a book from Alfred Korzybski called Science and Sanity. This is an abbreviated version. His main book is like a big tome. But even this abbreviated version is kind of hard to read. So there are other authors that have taken his material and kind of simplified it or made it more practical. One is Ted Faulkner in his book Creative Intelligence. And in the book, Ted talks about the map is not the territory. This is a common general semantics concept. The map is not the territory. So, for example, if you think about when you're climbing and you come across a hold that you need to utilize, the map is in your mind what you think about the hole, like your past memory of small holes. The territory is the rock that you're grabbing now in the present moment in this particular situation. So we need awareness when we're climbing so that our attention isn't dwelling on the map, but is actually out here engaged in the territory of the climb. So think about when you're climbing. We cycle between stopping and moving. So at stopping points, we let the flow of our attention go from what we're seeing in the situation above us into the mind as we're gathering information. So for example, you look up and you're seeing where the next protection point is. You can look down and you see the fall consequence. And you look up and you can see some ideas about a plan. You're seeing information that can help you make a plan. So these are three pieces of information that you're thinking about. You're looking at the external situation and allowing that attention to flow into the mind so you can collect that information. Well, when you move and engage your body, you're connecting with the rock. And here, the flow of your attention needs to be out of the mind and into the situation that you're engaging in. So, in other words, the holes that you're grabbing. So, let's think about how this could apply in a specific situation, like on-sighting a climb. In on-sighting, there are a lot more unknowns. So there's unknowns around what holds to use, the size and usability of the holds, or will I be able to use them? So if we let the flow of our attention go from the rock into the mind, like from object to observer, from the rock to us, then our attention is mixing. Like our attention of what this hold is like is mixing with our memory of small holes. Okay. So we're using that past memory to determine the usability of this hold. And our attention is subject to the mind's comfort-seeking tendencies. It's going to be maybe rejecting that this is too small to be comfortable enough to use. So, like I said, when we're climbing, in between those stopping points, our attention needs to be directed out of the mind through our senses to the territory, to the object. So, observer to object, climber to the rock. So here we can engage our attention in the details of the rock. We can engage it in what we see. I can see the irregularities of this rock. When I engage my fingers on it, I can feel how this connection is being made, even like with my thumb pressing on this side. So here we're not relying on past memory of small holes. We're relying on the present moment of what this engagement feels like. So attention is in the body, in this engagement, climber and rock, in the current stressful situation. Motivation, can impact how our attention flows. So if we're comfort-based motivated exclusively or mostly, then it's easy to let attention flow, from these kind of stressful situations like grabbing the stressful hold into the comfort-seeking mind and dwelling on like wanting to be comfortable and escaping the stress of this current situation. So we need awareness and intention and our willingness to exert effort to change the flow of that attention. In other words, sometimes when we're meeting challenges, we need to be stress motivated. So we need to be motivated to be willing to exert effort to have our attention here on how we're going to engage in a stressful situation rather than have it be in the mind and be comfort seeking. So you think about the flow state that athletes want to get into, that optimal state of performance where you perform your best. If the flow of our attention is out of the thinking mind toward the present situation, it's connecting us with the situation that we're engaged in, the rock. Okay, so observer and object come together. Climber and rock come together. So a dual situation, you might say, becomes a unity situation. In other words, the whole, climber and rock, are more than the sum of its parts. It's more than just the climber and the rock. It's also that connection between the two. So you can practice this simply by, when you're climbing, in between those stopping points, make sure that you're really seeing and feeling, this goes for footholds also, that engagement with the rock. Make sure you see and feel and be able to make a distinction between thinking about the hold and actually seeing and feeling it. So that's the lesson. You can go to warriorsway.com, check out the full text and audio. You can also check out our books and courses and reach out to us with your mental training needs. We'd love to work with you. Thank you.